is anxiety, but clearing away all by having a structure more on the heavy proper bodies affected. It's excessive mucus behind most of these diseases and all sorts of draininess not having occurred like it would should, and strong product which helps clear away those sorts of things and giving you a bit of a longer run. Anyway, I think that's pretty good, Luki.
God, so amazing, Dr. Joe. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see.
A bit of a longer run. Anyway, I think that's pretty good, Luki.
God, so amazing, Dr. Joe. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see. Right in the beginning, it reminded me. Is it similar to?
I think that's pretty good, Luki.
God, so amazing, Dr. Joe. Thank you so much. Is it similar to fatty liver disease?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but it's really, why you get a fatty liver? You get a fatty liver because you can't break fats down. Why can't you break fats down? Well, fats are being consumed don't have the enzyme, and the pancreas should supply lipase, but if it's not working properly, how's those fats going to be broken down? It's a global fat challenge typical that most people have.
It makes sense. It makes sense. I have a comment from. Where is she? Sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna grab my phone because it's right on there. 1 second. Okay, so Mary from. Okay, so. It makes sense. Okay, so Mary from Cornwall. She says, "Thank you, David. You are so highly thought of. I pray for your well-being and elevation to your proper recognition for
care so much about greatly, because, when women come together, our sisters, you really have a revolution. But not before that, in fact, because, it's really the women once they get hold of something. It's sacrilegious to have frozen logos. It really is. Our sisters are the ones who can see what's positive, what's adverse, what of course mothers can do, but it's like their emotion, the sisters are just, they're not going to stand for what's sacrilegious. You see, many suffer, of course, and not anybody's really being taught proper how the ovulation cycle really, for our sisters, we've got dependent on menstruation. And things like this is so important, but that mucus discharge at the end of the cycle is a clean mucus discharge. And a mature egg really, if it was attracted and came down picked up by the fibra, which are little ferns that sit above the ovaries, and one of those eggs that's white and red sacs is picked up. But perhaps it's not, now it's on a journey between 12 and 24 hours in a fallopian tube. It was a little cilia that helped sweep it down. And it's only just during that period of time that sperm could have been fertilized. Otherwise, fertilization doesn't occur. But if fertilization occurs, it's going to go down and it deposits itself in the endometrium of the uterus. And the ovulation surge, for instance, around the 12th to 14th day, you've got the luteinizing hormone and pituitary types of the maturing of the egg, for instance. And it's only when the fibra and the fallopian tube can have picked the egg up that's fertilized, that would get fertilized. If it was, otherwise it gets deposited in the endometrium. And it then builds up, and then as progesterone no longer is existed as much, or is estrogen, because the pregnancy doesn't exist, then clear mucus discharging, and then all the red blood corpuscle is reabsorbed. But not if conditions exist of debris there, like toast, spaghetti, all kinds of stuff. There, it's going to be just hemorrhaged instead. So it's really on the side of where crampedness could be more typical. It is that that's the ovary that's releasing, and temperature rises during the time of that, and also increased libido does. And mucus is slippery more thin bark, and the breast enlarges slightly. And of course, your sense of olfaction comes to be really, really more heightened. And about the 28th day, if the egg wasn't fertilized, it's really going to be just where the red blood corpuscle is in endometrium will reabsorb more back into blood itself. And it's just only having a clear mucus discharge at the end of the cycle versus losing a lot of line because of hemorrhaging. The egg really is surrounded by corpus luteum, which is a yellow casing. It continues to produce progesterone for a moment of time, and if pregnancy is existing, it continues to produce progesterone. Otherwise, it slowly reduces, and then that's the end of the cycle. And the pituitary stimulates ovulation, of course, via the follicle-stimulating hormone. And where an egg really is produced, of course, you've got progesterone coming out of the corpus luteum, which was a casing around where the egg was. And as I said,
150, and this is 159. We got 9 minutes left to edit, and all I'm doing is taking out the throat clearing and the I'm trying to take out some of the ums, but I also don't want to be here all night. So I'm gonna make some food. I'm just gonna show you my new. You've seen the kitchen. I repotted my plants, my two Majesty palms. You come up the stairs here from the first part of this apartment. and you come into the kitchen here. You know, you come up. This is where I'm gonna make the food. I got some lemons there, the stove, the sink, the fridge. Here's the dining table slash office. I'm gonna fix that up. There's like stuff in there, my utensils. Dehydrator 1, dehydrator 2. What I'm gonna make is sauerkraut, so there's cabbage in there. We'll get to that in a second. What I did last week, Friday and Saturday, over the course of 48 hours, probably took me in total 12 hours. Because it was my first time doing it. I ripped up the carpet in here and I moved my office. Hey, Roadrunner. Yeah, I don't mind video editing. I mean, I just, you know, do have to get some sleep. Hey, Rick. I've been thinking about you, bro. I miss you on stream. You know, I was doing the news pre-recorded, so I miss talking to you. I moved to my office in here. So first I took up the carpet. You had to see the mouse crap and a bunch of other crap. You know, dirt, a bunch of stuff, but I think it'll work out better. Green screen. You know, my music stuff, amps and Dreamcatcher. Another green. This green screen actually was attached to this green screen, but the camera's gonna come from here and then catch my head, and then on the chair I put some green screen on the chair, so when the jacket's not there, you'll basically only see my head. I can't do it with this on because my whole head thing to disappear. But got my, you know, my setup over here. The 3 screens, Discord, the doing video editing right now, and YouTube. I'm gonna make food, and then I'm going to use Midjourney to make a thumbnail, or not a thumbnail, a picture for this audio that I recorded with Dr. Jubb. The new channel is Life Food Certified. Life Food Certified is going to be just just Dr. Jubb. So just wanted to show you this. Right now that's the picture for Life Food Certified. So I'm gonna download and then upload download all the Jubb videos that I have on the Master Lukey channel. So it's just Jubb stuff on Life Food Certified. So as you can see, the carpet's up and the wood floors. This is my bedroom now. So you come in, and then here's my like closet space. This light doesn't work up here, but I don't know if you can see. Here's my standing closet. This is like towels, and then just like some other stuff. Some massage gun, and then various things for my neck and back. Here's hats and gloves. This is my gym bag, my dino costume, and then just like various bags are in there. Gym stuff, like hoods, knee pads, and I forgot what's in there. Anklets. This is my dresser. Okay. Here's my bed now. I put it up on the bed frame, and I have to fold my laundry, but I think it's better. You know, I brought the bunk bed in here in case I have a sleepover, and I put all my sewing stuff over here, so that's like a little sewing station. And cut the bottom of this off. I said 2024 is going to be my year. Me conquering my demons. And that's kind of what this video is about. Is my big mirror looking down on the bed. There's another mirror from the side angle. And a little car bed. So I can pretend that I'm going for a ride. Yeah, buddy. I think I'm going to put another mirror. I have one more mirror. I'll probably put it here. So that when I'm like dressed, I could just do like a quick check. You know, in here. The modem is next to this TV, so I got a wire coming down here. This red wire goes into the computer, which is right there. All right, and that's it. Small little setup. So. I think it's going to be a lot better to have no carpet. You know, I don't know if you ever heard about carpet, but apparently it holds mold, fungus, poop, and other stuff. What do I do for a living? I'm a semi-driver. Nice. That's a good question, man. I was a babysitter and a martial arts instructor. I don't have any students anymore though, so I'm a bum. My dad puts me up in this place. I give him $500 a month to live here. So I went to the bank today. I have one student that pays me $500 a month to train her twice a week, so that money goes to my rent. And then I had two other students that I made $300 a month teaching them martial arts, but their money goes to the jiu-jitsu instructor now, so I don't get that money anymore. And then I have one student who pays $200 a month, but he already paid 2 months up front, so I basically am a bum. My money tree, did I tell you I repotted it? I'm not sure, it's right there. I don't know where to put it. It's like behind the TV, it's next to the router. So I like that it's next to the router because it's like, it's gonna bring money to my internet. I don't know, is the radiation gonna kill it? Is it hiding behind a tree? I'm trying to just imagine what's the metaphor here? Like, I believe that everything is supposed to be, has a way it's supposed to be, like God's math. So is it destiny that the money tree is in between the router and the TV? Like somehow it has to do with me using the internet to get on TV or something. Roadrunner, this is Long Island, New York. If you look up Life Food Certified, you'll come up to this address here. It's 13 Dawes Avenue in Lynbrook, New York. Here's the Dawes Avenue. I think it's fine there? Thanks, Rick. This is Dawes Avenue. Merrick Road is that way. There's my garbage. This used to be a juice bar, health food store. They went out of business and now it got taken over by the auto body North Star Collision, which is the building this way next to me. So it's kind of like industrial suburb area. This building that I'm in is a light commercial zone. Driving semis is tough in New York. Well, they say if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's how the song goes, right? But I think I know what you mean because they just passed some type of tax, I think it is, for driving. Is that what you mean? Or is it the roads? Is it because the roads are tough to drive on? Or is it too congested? Or is it the money? What do you think, Roadrunner? Do you come up here? Do you come up to New York on your routes and stuff? 3 roads. Oh. There's only 3 roads. Oh, the roads. I see. Congested, right? I know the roads, because it's so congested, they get a lot of use, and there's always like construction going on. Is that what you mean? These are when I said I repotted, I was talking about the Majesty palms, Rick. Yep. Oh, so the roads are messed up, huh? I know it. I know they're messed up. I didn't know it was a thing though in your career in your circles that people know that it's crappy to drive here, huh? Oh my god. Bro. Why do I live here? I guess I can't move yet. Sorry, I got gas. You might hear me for it. And I'm gonna eat cabbage, so it's not gonna stop tonight. Oh, all right. So we got my 2 Majesty palms. We're just gonna put them there for now. Majesty palm supposedly is good for air quality. So you drive in Florida, huh? My parents just came back from Florida. They were there for a month. Eat carnivore, not plants. Oh shoot, don't clip that. I'm the opposite. You're gonna turn the stream off when you see what I eat. So there's 2 things I'm gonna make with cabbage. One is gonna be the actual sauerkraut, and one is gonna be my dinner. You drive over the road coast to coast. I don't know what over the road means, but coast to coast is cool, man. I always wanted to go cross country on a road trip. The furthest I went so far, I went from New Jersey to Arizona and back in 1 week. It wasn't fun. I was sitting in a moving van, passenger seat the whole time, and I also drove through the night one night. Oh my god. I literally had to sing to stay awake and stay alive. Because if I didn't sing, I was gonna fall asleep. I know that's an issue with you guys. OTR means all over the US. Cool. I know that's an issue with driving. You gotta make sure you stay awake. Right? If you're feeling sleepy or something, you better pull the F over right away. You ever get really sleepy and you have to pull over? This is clean. I'm just going to wipe it down in case there's any dust. Haven't used it in like a month. This bowl I only use for special huge occasions, you know? Also going to wash my hands. You could drive 2,300 to 3,300 per week. You can mean... Earn. You mean to say earn? You can earn 2,300 to 3,300 per week. You can drive trucks. Is that what you're saying? Yes, pull over and push-ups or jump rope or use dumbbells. Nice. Is that your trick? That boosts your blood, huh? Get your heart rate up. That's cool, man. Yeah, I've been thinking lately because I have family here, but what do? You go on a route and then you come back, and how many hours a week are you on the road? You full over? Yes, earn 2,300 to 3,300 per week. Okay, and that's full time, right? How do you like it? How old are you? You know, what? How do you like it? How long you been doing it? How long you been driving the Roadrunner? Ooh, I got radish too. I got cucumbers. Ooh. It's gonna be a mighty big meal I got here. Out for 5 to 7 weeks driving. Come back home 5 to 7 days. 58. Been driving 7 years. Oh, really? Interesting. That sounds like it was. Was that a new career for you? A second career? No offense. I'm not saying you're old. I'm just saying, you know, to be only driving 7 years at 58, that means you were 51 when you started. Is this your second career? It's got to be your second career, right? Alright, what am I going to do? I'm going to start by shredding the cabbage, is what I'm going to do. Because that's going to be the bulk of the recipe, is the shredding of the cabbage. Cucumber slice, ASMR, alright, you got it. I have 2 organic cucumbers. So I'll get that going, don't worry. And a giant radish. Okay, so, oh shoot, you know what? I gave my parents back their mandolin. So I'm gonna have to use the food processor. Oh well. Before I built airline equipment, 12 years. Roto-Rooter plumber, 8 years. And odd jobs, then CDLA driving. Yo, okay. That's quite a life you had there, Roadrunner. Built airline equipment. My son is going to school to be a pilot. He wants to fly for Delta. I don't know if I could be away for 5 to 7 weeks, although I barely get to see my kids anyway, so it probably wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, I saw my sons today for a little bit. This is barely any interaction anyway. I don't know. If I had to go back in time, you know, I would have made some different choices in my life. Holy. Number 1, stay married. Oh boy, don't get me started. Trigger warning. I like shopping at this place where I got this stuff. It's called Queen's Health Emporium. I went there and everything is organic. I told the guy, I said, yeah, I wish I lived closer. I like shopping here because everything's organic. You don't have to look. Like some places like Whole Foods, or there's a place over here called Wild by Nature. They have organic, but they also have conventional. So you look, and you can see if you want to get organic, you look for the one that says organic on it. So I told the guy at Queen's Health, I said, you know, I like shopping here because everything's organic. You don't even have to look. He said, yeah, you know why? I have customers that have cancer. So they can't have the pesticides. You know, pesticides are linked to cancer. So that's where I got this cabbage here. It was recommended to me to make sauerkraut for my leaky gut condition. And I also found tumors on, I think they're tumors. I don't know, I did a video. I recorded my workout like I do a lot. And then I looked at I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do face pulls. And I'm going to record it with my shirt off because I bet my back looks ripped. You know, I'm not very muscular, but at least I have a low body fat, so I thought my muscles would look ripped. So I go and I look at, I'm like, all right, yeah, now it's time to edit the video for Instagram. And then I look on my back and like there's all these bumps on my back, like freaking tumors. So I said, holy. Nice, no need for an organic section. Yeah. I don't know if you saw the video. So it's one of my shorts. My latest shorts. Might be my latest shorts. It says tumors ? So anyway, you know, I've been certified under Dr. Jubb for years. I guess I got lax with the cooked food, and I'm sure living down the block from a power plant and having a Wi-Fi next to my body all day, all night, always on my phone, living next to a place where they spray these paints, and I don't know, not sleeping. That's the new one, Dr. Jubb. When you listen to the latest Dr. Jubb interviews, he was saying about sleeping and stuff, and you know, the pancreas and stuff. I'm just editing one right now. So anyway, I'm sure the emotional trauma of losing my kids after divorce, you know, it could have gave me a heart condition. I noticed that when I started staying up late, when we were having marital problems, I would get home from the gym late at night and then start editing videos. And I noticed that I felt something. And I didn't really think about it until now. And it could be the electromagnetic radiation coming from the mouse, coming up my arm into my body. Also the phone I hold on that hand. Anyway, I'm not afraid to die. I just feel like I have a mission still. So I owe Dr. Jubb a lot. I want to help him. So I'm going to be strict on his program. Only, you know, strict light food. Not just the ingredients that I've been sticking to, but also the preparation of them. So like the dino scales, which are activated pumpkin seeds, they have to be activated. They have to be soaked and dehydrated. You know, I can't do the dino buns anymore. I don't think, because they're cooked. You know. And I don't know if I feel bad for selling them. honest mistake. Maybe I just feel like a dumbass. I'm like a Cuisinart that doesn't even work. What the hell? Holy. I gotta chop it smaller. Yeesh. That was a lot more work than it should have been. Okay, so where are we gonna put this? Here. Put this here. Giant bowl. So basically, cell rejuvenation, you know, to heal cancer, tumors, cystic fibrosis, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be doing a little bit of cabbage soup over the next week. I'm going to transition into electrolyte lemonade. And there's also a flax cracker that I can make. Because, you know, I noticed that it's really hard for me to fast these days. I guess my diabetes has gotten worse. All the maple syrup I ate. I don't know. And not sleeping. That's another thing. Not sleeping gave me diabetes because I noticed that the days when I didn't sleep, I would get so hungry. Way better. Alright, so I just gotta chop it smaller. You have a little cabbage liquid at the bottom of this one, but that's okay. This one's way better. Little piece of cabbage on cut there. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Ooh, I don't know if I'll live, but I have some more to give. Farty. Yeah. Not only is the two cabbages different color, they're also different texture. This red cabbage is tougher. Hold on. Let me. It's a longer message, so let me just put this in and then I'll read it. Okay, Mr. or Mrs. Roadrunner. Big believer in just eat meat. 59171. Okay. Hey, well, listen. You do you. I have a teacher that I ascribe to, and he's got a pretty detailed system that is for healing. So I'm gonna stick with that. I'm not going to give people advice anymore. I'm just going to do what I do. And if anybody wants to know more, they can always ask. I don't want to put too much in there. Okay, having a good phone call there, Mr. or Mrs. Roadrunner. Safe travels, you know, Godspeed. Get to where you're going safely. Hope to see you again sometime. Bless you. Safe journey, you know? Jiu-jitsu, no more. Well, one last this world flat or ball? Oh, I'm gonna go with ball. I'm going with ball, bro. I don't know. I feel like the flat Earth thing is a metaphor, and it's a metaphor for here's my theory, and this might even sound crazier than flat Earth. My theory is that after Project Paperclip in the United States, the government imported the top German scientists who developed the MK programming, mind control. And what they did was, using IBM computers, systematize how they can control people's thinking. And that program didn't stop with MK Ultra. As a matter of fact, using the computers and all the technological advancements in computers, they've gotten so good at controlling people's minds that there's no such thing as free will, because everybody's, from the day they're born, is brainwashed, and they've got it down to such a system and a science that you think you have free will, but you're really just a trained animal. And that's what the metaphor of the flat Earth is that you know, what we believed was actually, you know, manufactured. Flat Earth is like, you know, you can't go out of your what was that movie with what's his name? Jim Carrey. Truman Show. Flat Earth is metaphor for Truman Show type thing. All right, one more. Okay, now I'm gonna make this a sweet and hot. So I have mango and I have habanero powder. Also have this turmeric. So get this out of here. Not gonna use this anymore. Swipe this off real quick. Okay. And now let's see, is this gonna work like a ginger where you can just scrape it with a spoon? Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Cool. So I'll bring the camera in right here. Bring it in close. Turmeric has a unique smell. Put that in the Vitamix. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Skin just comes right off. Now, I don't even know if I have to skin it because it's organic, right? So, I probably could just... It smells like a dill pickle. Is that because dill pickles have turmeric in it? Or maybe it's the dill, actually, that I'm smelling. Or that smells like it. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm told. Dun-dun-dun is really cold. Oh man, the Roadrunner got me thinking. On the road, I took 10 months up front from Cherry. She paid me $500 a month. So I got five G's on Bitcoin. Supposedly it's gonna go up to 100 grand per Bitcoin by the end of September. So if that happens, it's at 70 now. 5 grand will turn into, let's see, just to make it easy, we'll say it goes up to 105. So that's a 50% increase. Because I think I got it when it was a little bit under 70,000 actually. Just to make it easy. So I'll have, at the end of, let's say, so March, 10 months from March is January of next year. So let's say beginning of 2024, I'll have, hopefully, 5,000 plus 35. I'll have $8,000 for a van. Is that enough to start van life? Is $8,000 enough to start a van life? Just moving that Cuisinart from the sink to the drain. It's just a little what do you call it? Cabbage, so I don't need to scrub it. Alright, so next I'm gonna do a lot of salt for this whole thing. For this whole thing here, I'm gonna need a half cup. I believe this is a half cup here. Okay. More than a half cup, but that's okay. Took some reverse osmosis water out of my filter to get every last little bit. It's a nice container. I might keep this. Trying to think what I could use this for. Just for now, use that water. Okay. Should have some garlic over here. Yep, garlic. Alright, now I think the last time I put too much garlic. So let's see. We got half. That just happened like that, so let's do it. Let's just rock with that. Half a head. That's what I got, half a head. Ew. Alright, I'm not messing with these little cloves. But I will mess with this one. Boom. Boom. Crush to get the skin off, right? YouTube, how to get the skin off of garlic, easy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Is that good luck? Should we do more? I feel like I might do more. 8. Nope, it's not letting me. Alright. Divine math. We got 8. 8 cloves of garlic. Boom, pow, how you like me now. So throw this here in the garbage. Oh-ho. Okay. Now, also got mangoes, and these we're gonna also blend. What do you think? Blend the mangoes? I'm gonna blend the mangoes. Okay, mango blending into the just plug in here. Okay. One of the batteries. So it's gonna be a mango habanero sauerkraut. Ooh. It's kind of fire, huh? I don't know. That'll get nice and blended. Charging not available. What does that mean? Should I? Charge not available. Liquid has been detected in the lightning connector. Disconnect to allow the connector to dry. Okay. Hold on. Where's the liquid? Charging now may damage your phone. Wow. Alright, we gotta disconnect and let the charger air dry. I don't know. Too close to the pit on that one. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. So that looks to be about it for that. I'm gonna put the mustard. Oh yeah. I got mustard because you know it's like a honey mustard type of thing. But then I have to put honey in there. Should I put honey? Anybody in the chat? Honey or no honey? I think I might. Just so I can call it honey mustard. No, but we're doing mango. It's mango habanero. Alright, we're not doing honey mustard. I'll do honey mustard in my dinner. That's what I'll do. I'll do honey mustard in my dinner. Okay. So. this way. This up here. Okay, now last time I put water, sorry, not water. I put vinegar, which I shouldn't have. So I'm not going to this time. I'm just going to put some. We got 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons. And a little extra. We're going to do, should we put ginger? Yeah, why not? I got turmeric in there, but I'm also going to put ginger and a little bit of clove for no reason. Should I put the hot honey mustard? Nah, I'm going to save that. Alright, and I'm going to put some water in. Make sure I have enough. Alright. Alright. Let's get it started. Alright. Ooh, the mango made it creamy. Mmm. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wow. You know why I'm gonna put honey and mustard? Is because I can't taste the mango. So I'm not losing anything. Oh. Alright, not making it too sweet. Got some honey. Some mustard. And you know what? I'm just gonna go crazy and put some vinegar. Why not? Yeah, it changes it. Oh well. Let's get it. Let's get it in here. Let's get it in here. All right, just in time. Some time for the adding of the hot honey mustard mango habanero. Wow, that's too much. It's too much flavor for you. So, I wonder, should I put this cilantro in too? Yeah. Mix it in. Just come with me for a second. Where's the good knife? Here it is. Cilantro, bro. We're just gonna chop it. I wouldn't call it a rough chop, but I'm not gonna go too crazy with it. Okay. Look at the colors. That is pretty nice. Now we're gonna put the cilantro. Okay. Let's go. And I got ball mason jars. And I'm going to use this potato masher. That's a nice one. How does that look? I think it looks pretty good. And taste it. Tastes good. The next thing I'm going to do is heat some up in this coconut oil. Okay. And then got here is arugula. I'm gonna put on the bottom of a bowl. Arugula on the bottom. Okay, after that, we got some daikon radish. Daikon radish. Alright, and then the radish is gonna go on that. Put some of this in here. Warm that up while I'm doing this. Oops. Wish I had some nutritional yeast. Oh well. So let's see, get this up here. Alright, so hand towel, 5% battery. Can I plug this in yet? Or is it still wet? Let's see here. Alright. We're plugged in. Now this is clean. And the last thing do have mice, so I gotta cover them. This one towel. This. Okay. And the last thing is cucumber. Little trick to reduce your cleanup, you put this down and you peel right onto it. Who is texting me? I'm trying to think. I only get certain texts on that line. So it could be my dad. Could be my son. Could be my grappling coach. It's probably the owner of the gym asking me if I can train somebody on Wednesday. Let's see. Check after I finish this. It's my dad, my grappling coach, my son's probably sleeping. Definitely sleeping. Where did that go? There it is. Piece of cucumber fell. Okay, see? Easy peasy, just boom. You know? And then let's see, how am I gonna cut these? Half moons, I think. Oh. It's my ex-roommate, Robbie. $9.40. I'm starting one soon. I think I'm gonna add a little more salt. Alright. Dr. Judd told me to put sodium bicarbonate. It's a half teaspoon. And also, he told me to have lemon and bicarb. He did say after eating. Jeez, all these years I've been kind of like doing what he says, but putting my own spin on it. That's probably why I'm so fucked up. So here I'm putting lemon on my salad with the bicarb. Don't try this at home, kids. I think this is a decent salad, though. We got the only thing I kind of want is another fat like an avocado. I got coconut and that's about it. Coconut fat and no olive oil. Couple of lemon seeds, huh? Come on, man. Really? Try to dig in, it goes deeper. You little clucker. Alright. I have pear I could put in there, but I'm not gonna. I am putting a little more vinegar though. Alright. OCD, you gotta clean the sink out. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back into the computer room and eat this while I finish editing the Dr. Judd video, and then that includes Midjourney. So come with me if you don't mind. Goes here, here, just back on. Whoa. Baltimore Bridge, huh? That's crazy. Oh. Alright, let's see how this came out.
Every symptom, so-called disease, is your body's attempt to repair it. Doctors, medical profession, has convinced us that these collection of reparative processes are actually diseases. So you get a split in your finger, you don't take it out, you get pus, they say you have an infection. No, you don't. You have a body's attempt to get the splinter out. You breathe in crap in your lungs, because they spray it in the air and you smoke and don't breathe right, etc. And then you cough it out. You go to the doctor and he says you have bronchitis. No, you don't. You have get crap out of my lung process.
Yeah. That's facts.
Around where the egg was, and as I said, if it wasn't fertilized, then that slowly diminishes, and the egg casing no longer producing. As I said, if it wasn't fertilized, then that produced. Of course, you've got progesterone coming out of the corpus luteum, which was the casing around where the egg was, and as I said, if it wasn't fertilized, then that slowly diminishes, and the egg casing no longer producing progesterone Shall we do a show a bit about this, mate?
Cut my own stupid voice out.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to facilitate any talk that you feel be beneficial.
Anything else, mate? These dates and stuff. What do you have to say about this in the formation of the Earth and this sort of thing? And that's something very interesting in our work. And maybe we should do a show about this work here at some point. Maybe next show we do a show a bit about this, mate.
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't want to rub my eyes because it might have habanero powder on it.
A bit about this, mate.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd love to facilitate any talk that you feel be beneficial.
Anything else, mate?
Facilitate any talk that you feel be beneficial.
Anything else, mate?
All right. Ah, shit. I don't know what ripple cut means. What did I just do? What did I do?
This, mate.
Oh, that'd be great.
Anything else, mate?
So, Lucas,
anything else, mate? Anything else, mate?
So, Lucas from Canada, to Happy Face about the just okay. He says, can you inquire to Happy Face about the sacred secretion?
Yes. When you have ghrelin, you're slightly hungry. And when you're slightly hungry, this is an incredible feeling because human growth hormone is being released during this period of time. That you can sip slide nectar that comes up from you.
Can you inquire to Happy Face about the sacred secretion? The sacred secretion.
Yes. When you have ghrelin, you're slightly hungry. And when you're slightly hungry, this is an incredible feeling because human growth hormone is being released during this period of time. That you can sip slide nectar that comes up from you within, and you're swallowing some of this. You've got slide.
Fight me, Canal? Okay.
You've got endogenous and enkephalin and barendorphin types of opiates which are released. And these are truly incredible because they produce energy of itself and gives you the capacity to be integrated where your body is, where the flow is more versus parts not integrated. Oxytocin is released. Oxy.
Oh man, habanero.
Oxytocin is released, which causes you to feel more connected to everyone. But if your speech and language is more about being connected, oxytocin is going to be as well. A natural condition is to seek agreement, and you don't have conflict. Where conflict is existing, you've got an aberration, you've got a condition of a process broken, and the process should be put back so it fixes things. At the moment, we've got a process on the earth which is broken big time and must be fixed because we've got tragedies going on and everybody's intelligent looking by and seeing everybody being genocided in many places. And what would be the reason why everybody would just be, of course, not knowledgeable that our rights have been removed? So wake up. It's you and I more, and what can we do ourselves? And this is the great dinner and not anything out there. Who's talking about you and I and what we can do and what we should do, which is these ministry councils, for instance, and things. But sipping a nectar comes from achieving things. And a bliss happens. It's not being blissful. own way, or lifting your hands. I'm lifting my hand in your name for sure. Yes, I am. And how about being able to just have left your ways behind? Because few certainly most really have done such. They've left their ways behind. And we're living what we speak and speaking what we live. And every single word we use is has a physiology. And if you're not seeking agreement, that's wrong. We should be. And keeping a prolonged conversation about stuff and you're not even having mentioned agreement shows a brain set which isn't really normal. The news and all sorts of things doesn't follow a proper logarithm showing you that it's not coming out of anything normal, matter of fact, because otherwise it would have a proper logarithm, which it doesn't, you see. So you can see synthetic, artificial, redacted types of conditions where people cannot say no, but an endogenous opiates, beta-endorphins and kephalins and these things are really naturally sipped. And when you listen the inspiration through your nose and you focus your consciousness like more on the inspirative aspect of the breath versus like a breath out, and you're in more a creative moment where, and a creative state of being versus just a state of mind. So it's not a state of mind, it really is a way of being more, yes. So this comes from nothing. And everyone should learn how to be nobody rather than being somebody. And everyone's trying to be a body, and it's like, that's wrong. How about just clearing that away, learn how to be really good at being no body. And so now you're going to be more spiritual, be more eye-aware, versus everything is linked to how does your knee feel, or how all sorts of things in your body function. So it's moving towards things which is more civic-minded and being civic in care. And the world really needs this right now, very much. And as we participate in this, isn't the nectar so beautiful that sipped and nothing that passes your lips is equivalent to it, and nothing that could satiate you or quench could say and nothing that could satiate you. That could satiate you or quench quench
Oh man.
Thank you so much, David.
Lovely.
Man.
Much, David.
Lovely, Luke. Well, when we do another show, I would love for us to talk about yes, with the idea. It's a really good one. We should take some great surprise and talk that we've got coming up, mate. Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right.
Okay, man.
Yeah, love you, Luke.
Thank you so much again. Look forward to next time.
Good, mate. Love you, mate.
Sounds great.
We should take some great surprise and talk that we've got coming up, mate. Yeah.
Sounds great.
All right.
Okay, man.
Yeah, love you, Luke.
Thank you so much again. Look forward to next time.
Good, mate. Love you, mate.
Have a great night.
Good, mate. Surprise and talk that we've got coming up, mate. Yeah.
Alright, what was that? 57 minutes. It's a good length, I think. So now, the most of the video of the speaking part that I was listening to as I was removing like some unimportant sounds. How did Chris look? I think he looked all right. His striking was enough to get the clinch. I think he had a bad matchup. That guy was a bad matchup for him because he's a jiu-jitsu black belt. So why would Chris want to take him down? I mean, Chris is a great grappler. But if the guy's a jiu-jitsu black belt, it's like, why play into his strengths? The guy also is a great striker or a good striker. Of course, there's no easy fights in the UFC. So in that regard, I think Chris did all right. He got hit a little bit. Nothing crazy. Really unfortunate about the eye pokes. And it was kind of humorous to me and my brother. I said, wow, he actually hit him with a 1-2 eye poke. A jab cross in eye pokes. I've never seen that before. You know? I tell my fighters all the time, make fists. If I see somebody doing like this with their hands out, I go, no, make a fist, bro. You're gonna actually hurt yourself. Somebody can punch you in the hands and hurt your fingers. You know, I thought it was a good fight for him. He did some good kicks. I was kind of cringing watching. I was worried, you know, I bet he was going to hurt his foot. Because he kicks so hard, you could just see he puts everything into it. Holy. There ain't no holding back on his kicks. And it was late, so that was the last fight I watched. I didn't watch the rest of them. Alright, so we got Midjourney. Alright, and Midjourney is an interesting AI tool. All right. So basically I want Dr. Jubb, let's see, he's got to be clearing away mucus. We want him to be clearing away mucus. So how is that going to work? It's like a slime. How about a native shaman? What is this? Okay. We got to do / imagine space. Okay. A shaman wearing a Native American chief, I before E. Parting using magic from his hands and voice to part the sea, like Moses Alright, now I gotta do something with a C ref. What is that? Dash dash. Dash. Dash dash C ref. And then space. And then I put Dr. Jubb's picture. David Jubb, PhD. David Jubb, theatrical producer. What the hell? What is this MK program I'm in? And then dash CW100. All right. Attempt number 1. Dr. Judd talking about how mucus is causing this condition. So we're going to say he's parting the seas. Six fingers on this guy. All right. What? All right, let's see what kind of picture we could get without Jub's picture, because I think it's making it too close. I want like a little bit of a further. Not too bad. Bring the camera in here so you can see more what I'm looking at. Okay. All right. Let me try again. I might have to fix my wording. If you have any ideas, let me know. I want basically to have a native chief spreading the waters like Moses. All right, a little better. Let's try this here. Imagine Native American chief spreading the sea like Moses. Native American chief spreading the waters like Moses with his hands and chanting to Great Spirit.
For JAWS. Greetings, Internet. Today is the launch party day at Kagan Coin in Jacksonville, Florida for JAWS Pinball by Stern Pinball. The launch party release badge is available for anybody that plays with Stern Insider Connect account from noon today to midnight. Now, the IMP event goes all day from noon to 8 p.m. You use your Insider Connected account, and the top 4 players that are there at 8 p.m. go head-to-head for a 4-player head-to-head matchup, 3 games in a row, for the Stern launch party prizes. All day long, there'll be items given out from our sponsors at the bar, as well as 3D glasses for the 3D effect on the 3D video mode on this game. See you there.
All right. Whoops. Long distance view from behind of a Native American chief spreading the sea waters with his hands like Moses and chanting to Great Spirit.
Greetings, Internet.
They're introverts. Like,
Ooh. It's not bad. Long distance view from behind and above of a Native American chief spreading glowing green sea waters with his hands like Moses. Ooh. These look pretty good. We're gonna take a look at another version of the first one. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with number 3. Maybe not. Let's see number 2. I think it's this one. It's the best one. Alright, so let's see here. What do I do? I got a reaction. This. And then I save this. Shaman Green Waters. Let's see. Midjourney. Okay. Now, I'm gonna email that to myself because I only have one computer with Photoshop on it. So I'll send this to my Life Food Certified Green Waters Midjourney Journey Pick. Oh shoot, I hope he likes this picture. Make sure it's sent. Go to my Life Food Certified. Green Waters, here we go. Alright. Alright, so now I'll take this. See if I gotta plug this in or if I got battery. Whoops. Don't look. Okay. I gotta get the Clips logo. I feel like maybe I should make it bigger. What do you think? Go a little smaller. I don't know. What do you think? What if I come down here? Oh. I think that actually looks good. All right. Should I go any bigger? Let's see. Yeah, why not? That looks good. Pretty good. What do you think? Anybody there? Oh, MC Legend. Yeah, he doesn't live here, so he doesn't drive either, and I don't have a car. So sometimes when I borrow my parents' car, I can go get him. But Sunday was Easter, so I couldn't. Friday, I pulled up the carpet in my rooms. Friday and Saturday. Took a long time. I guess I'm unemployed now, so we could probably meet up during the day. I'll try to get him on. Let's see here. Save as. Shaman Green Waters, JPEG. And we're going to add Eclipse. And we're going to save that in here. Okay. Save the PNG? No. Okay. And reply to this with the new one. Just here. Ooh, I probably should have put jubdavid.com, but I could put that in the link. I'll ask him for the next time. All right, so is that sent? Okay, message sent. All right, so I'm here, put to sleep, and we'll go back, render the video. Okay. All right. Actually, can I zoom out? No, that's it. Whatever. Just like that for now. Okay, so let's refresh this page. Green water, Midjourney. Download this. Come back into DaVinci. And here. Import media. Now the only thing is 157.2502. 157.2502. 157.2502. Here we go. One 57 25 2. Now it should be exactly the same length as the audio. What the? Oh, it's not 157, it's 57. For some reason, it's got a 1 there. Okay. There it is. So, now, file, quick export for YouTube, export, and we'll call this, what was it called? Cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis condition. Okay, 16 minutes. It says it's going to take 16 minutes. So in the meantime, what I'll do is, let's see, we've got 88% battery. I can unplug that. And take it into my bedroom. If you didn't see the beginning of the broadcast, I showed how I moved my office stuff from the bedroom in here to here after having removed the carpet. So it's green screen and computers. Don't think let me just close this. And then the bedroom, got it's like closet areas. My bureau down here, closet, other closet stuff, and then here's all my laundry. Yo. Laundry time. I'm gonna set this timer for 15 minutes. Heater on. Let's see. I'll put the towels over here. Matter of fact, you don't want me to get in the way, so we'll do it like this. Alright. That buzzing sound is my heater, my space heater. Sweater's getting hung up. I like my room now. Shame I'm not going to be able to keep it. I like how I have like everything just kind of, you know, I got everything. It's crazy like how life works. I guess I'm not meant to have a place right now. I mean, honestly, I'm 44 years old. What happened to my life? It's like it just went by so fast. I mean, it really didn't. I remember a lot. I had a... Man, it's like crazy. I remember being a kid. It doesn't seem like yesterday. I mean, it seems like a long time ago, but I can remember it. You know what I mean? I can remember being a kid. And I'm real thankful that my parents stayed together. And it's the worst thing I ever did in my life was get divorced and let my kids grow up without me. I remember when I left New York for the first time. I went to stay with Dr. Jubb, and my son told me on the phone, he said, "I cried for you." What's wrong with me that I would do that to a child? Could you imagine? Man, I am fucked in the head. Holy. I really shouldn't be here. Like, somebody who hurts kids should not be here. Somebody shoot me. Actually, I don't want to leave this place a mess for my dad. I should get rid of all my stuff first. Gotta get my affairs in order. Make sure that I don't leave anything, you know, that other people have to clean up. That'd be shitty. That'd be a shitty way to go. Leave my mess for somebody else. Holy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised considering what I've done so far. Oh God. Bad guess. Just putting stuff in piles. Long sleeves. Too much stuff. much unnecessary stuff. Well, now that I'm unemployed, I got free time to do all that. I got sewing projects, some things that I want to consolidate. Okay, 8 minutes on the thing there. So like for example, I have 2 hoodies and I want to combine them into one hoodie. Will I be able to do that? Do I have the sewing chops? Just want to consolidate everything, make it easier to pack up. Less things to pack and get rid of. Why was this over there? Just not bringing this. Oof. Should not be up this late. What is wrong with me? I'm asking myself that a lot lately. What's wrong with me? I must have started a long time ago, actually. Must have started when I was a kid, like a toddler. At one point, was I a good person? At what point was I like an innocent child or something? Was I? I feel like I came out fucked up. Maybe I was vaccinated. I don't know. I should take responsibility, right? I shouldn't blame it on that. But maybe I was an innocent child of God. And I got corrupted. Oh, fuck. Alright, so these undershirts go here. Richard, what's happening? Okay, we got steam mop pads. He's got to go in the kitchen. Be right back. There's 3 of them. Steam mop pads. Some anklets. Some knee braces. Head sleeve. Should we see somebody else's? Anybody in the chat? No. Okay. Towel. Alright, knee pads we're gonna have to put over here because we're running out of room. Towel. Underwear. Somebody else's. I wash the stuff at the gym too, so if people leave clothes at the gym, I wash it. For example, this. A lot of plastic, huh? I'm sure that ain't helping things. Holy. Everything I wear is plastic. Shirts, t-shirts, cotton balaclava to protect my hair. What little hair I have left. Sharing myself. Remember the South Park episode when the vegans like to smell their own farts? Oh my god. Oh my god, is that me? Smell their own farts. Oh, wait. This is humorous. Could have left out something. Right? Trying humor in this world, otherwise. Hello? Hi.
Where you going?
Oh, Rick?
Yeah, where you moving to?
Where? I'm gonna get a van.
Why you moving out?
Because wait, what number are you calling me from? Is it Rick? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
When I said you were screaming, you're moving out. Where you moving?
No, I want to get a van.
You're moving out of your apartment?
It's not really mine. My dad just lets me stay here. Come on, man. Sounded like Rick for a second. Who is this? Yeah. Hello? That's the thing with listing my number. What? Why did you lose your job? What's going on? Where are you moving to? Oh, was that you who called? Why did I lose my job? I was a babysitter. So I would go in at like 9, sometimes earlier, sometimes later. I was pulling in anywhere between 2 and 400 a week. It kind of died down and then just ended because she stopped going to school, the mom. So I was, I was taking care of the baby while she was at school, and I was making $15 an hour. So that I would do that, and I would do that from the morning, like I said, until about 2. Latest would be like 3 p.m. Then I would go to the gym. So at the gym, I had two paying students. One paid me $129 a month, and the other one paid me $179 a month. $129 a month and $179 a month. So that's like $310. But the thing is, the grappling coach there, he teaches from 6:30 to 8 every night, and so me and my students, we would just take the class, We would just do the grappling class. We would just do the grappling class together. And so the grappling coach said, after like, it was probably like over a year, and they were getting good too. They are getting good, my students, because the coach is good, and I'm getting better. You know, I'm improving my game because I have a very specific goal with my training. So I don't have to learn all of jiu-jitsu. I just got to learn the moves that's for MMA. So anyway, the grappling coach said, you know, because he's got his own money issues with the owner. He doesn't own the gym. He just teaches his class. And anyway, he said, you know, if my students want to keep taking the grappling class, they got to pay him. So my students now, you know, pay him. So I don't babysit and I don't teach. I have one student that pays $200 a month, but he already paid 2 months up front. Hold on a second. I wish you were paid. You're a brown belt. You're a brown belt in BJJ? Cool. Yeah, I'm like an honorary brown belt. He gave me a brown belt, but I'm terrible. I'm like a blue belt, literally, and skill-wise, because I get destroyed by purple belts. Okay, really? My plan is, as of now, to finish writing my book, which is called MMA Black Belt. And it's actually a two-sided book. So the first half is called MMA Black Belt, and the second half is called Master Luki Menu. Really? Isn't this thing supposed to lock in? What happened? Freaking IKEA furniture here. And now it won't. Sheesh. Half of the book is, first half of the book, front half of the book is called MMA Black Belt. And the second half of the book is called Master Luki Menu. So, my, what do you call it? My $500 a month student. She let me take months up front. So I put 10 months, you know, $500 a month. She overpays me, but I'm not going to say anything. I did her a favor too, so I don't know. I just feel like we're helping each other. Too broke. She's in the system though. She's in a nursing home. She's not old. I mean, she's older than me, but she just, her family didn't want to like take care of her. So they put her in a home. She's probably like 50 something. This thing's definitely busted. It's not me. But I'm not fucking with it right now. You don't want to see that. It's not a good show. Not that the rest of this is a good show, but it's definitely fucked up. So anyway, long story short, I put $5,000 on Bitcoin. Can I show you that? If I show you my account, will you be able to screw me over and take my money? I actually have $7,000 right now. It's all on Bitcoin though. I also have 500 on Dogecoin. but that counts in the 7 grand. So I have 6,500 on Bitcoin and 500 on Dogecoin. I'm hoping that by the end of the summer, Bitcoin supposedly is going to go up to what is it, 100,000 per coin, and then the money that I have will grow up to probably about nine or 10,000, and that will be enough to get a van, and then I could do a book tour. Shit, did you even see any of that? Let's see. UFC, you looked better than a blue belt. Nah, it's different with striking though. In a grappling match, I'm not good. I also never had any takedowns. I don't know if you saw my UFC fights. My takedown defense was atrocious. Well, while you guys were doing wrestling in high school, I was doing kung fu. I was doing kung fu, man. I had good power in the UFC. I had a couple of knockouts, but I was easily taken down and controlled. You know, so I knocked out some mediocre strikers and got dominated by anybody who had a little bit of wrestling. Anyway, I'm not trying to like make you feel sorry for me. That was kind of being too honest, I guess. Talk too much on stream. I'm hoping that, you know, by the end of the summer I'll have a monetized stream. And I'm not going to monetize in the way that most people monetize, because I don't want to have my name attached to bullshit. For example, I don't know if you remember Zions, how old you are or anything, but there was a company that was connected to the UFC called Zions, and they were like one of the first sponsors when Zuffa took over. And I think it was actually, they had the same owners or something. I don't remember what the connection was. But Zions, after The Ultimate Fighter Season 2, which was the reality show that I got my name from, my start or whatever, my name, you know, my Wikipedia page basically. They approached me, and I went to the meeting, which was at a, what is that, a GNC Nutrition store. They had the meeting there, and they offered me 40 grand per year. 40 grand a year to promote Zions. And I turned it down. My wife was so mad. We're not married anymore, but she was so mad because I turned down $40,000 a year to promote Zions, because I couldn't promote that. You know, it was like energy drinks and all that bullshit, which I don't do, and I didn't want like my fans to think that I was doing that. You know, I basically didn't sell out. So, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm not gonna monetize my. Oh, you know. Hold on, I gotta go back a little bit. You saw all my fights. Diversify. Never know when the bottom drops. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you trained with George? He was a nice guy, man. I remember George. He was very friendly. And Rich was too. They were both cool to me. And I also saw them after The Ultimate Fighter in Salt Lake City, because George was there, I believe, to train with Billy Rush, who's no longer with us, but he was like a conditioning guru. He worked with Joe, what's his name? Joe Diesel Riggs. Billy Rush. I don't know if you ever heard of him. I don't think he was a corner man, but he kind of like people went to go train with him for weight loss and stuff. Yeah, George Gurgel. I know exactly what you're talking about, man. We were both in Salt Lake City, and so was Rich. And I was there to train with Jeremy Horn. If you know those guys, you probably know Jeremy Horn. I mean, a lot of people know Jeremy Horn. It's not the new generation, but if you were around back then, you probably know them. Or him. Sorry, Jeremy Horn. Anyway, yeah, it was funny because he told George he was cutting weight, and so we go after training. I think it was after training at Jeremy Horn's gym. We stopped at McDonald's. This dude gets a McDonald's. It was either McDonald's or Burger King. I just thought it was so crazy. Like his dieting was McDonald's, but he like didn't eat the bun. He like told him either, I forgot what it was. It was a long time ago. He either told him not to put the bun in, or he threw out the bun. It was something crazy, but it was just like diet soda and like bunless McDonald's burgers. I don't know. I thought it was a little crazy, but you know, I'm weird too. Oh, you know Billy Rush. Rich is a great person. Cool. Liddell beat him early on. I wanted Jeremy Horn to win that fight. I liked Jeremy, and I liked his style, and he's still got his gym. He's kind of a real encyclopedia. He taught Matt Hughes grappling, and his striking was decent. He pulled a head kick on me. He was brought in as an assistant coach because my season was, you know, as you know, Rich Franklin versus Matt Hughes. I was on Matt Hughes' team, and Matt Hughes brought in Jeremy Horn. He also brought in Tim Sylvia, and I sparred with the both of them on the same day. Jeremy Horn had us spar 12 5-minute rounds, and I sparred one 5-minute round with Tim Sylvia for sure, and I think one with Jeremy, and not two. But Tim Sylvia didn't hold back. I was running from him a lot. He definitely tried to knock me out, or tried to hit me, you know, without holding back. But Jeremy, he told me not to drop my hand because he kicked me in the leg, and then he kicked me in the neck, but he definitely pulled it, you know, instead of knocking me clean out, which he would have. So, but yeah, I didn't know too much about Rich, you know, like I was in the car with him, but he wasn't my coach on the show, so, but I mean, he'd probably remember me, briefly, or barely, you know, but definitely seemed genuine, cool, you know, he's doing well, right? Works for one championship now. So crazy how he became an Ultimate Fighter from a teacher. It's like, was he a math teacher or something? A little different. A little bit of a difference. Alright, these towels are going to the gym, along with the rest of this stuff. So in my book, MMA Black Belts and Instructional, also is a what do you call it? An instructional on how to do the scoring for the sparring system that I created, which is like no head contact MMA. Sylvia Huge, yeah. And I was rooting for Jeremy versus Chuck Liddell. Unfortunately, Chuck I think that was a bad style matchup because Jeremy wasn't a really good wrestler. So he was forced to stand up with him. And we saw what happened. Jeremy wasn't a knockout guy. Didn't they fight twice? I thought Jeremy beat him once. Early in the career. Maybe not. So many dream matchups that would have been cool. I wanted to see Fedor versus Randy. We got to see Randy versus Nogueira. That was a dream matchup. Although it happened later in their careers, that was a pretty incredible fight, from what I remember. So you're kind of an OG, huh? You've been in the game for a long time. We gotta throw this up here. My plan is, as of now, to go on this book tour and slash promo tour for this sparring system I created, no head contact MMA. And it's just kind of a general rough draft of a plan, but I'm trying to go viral and get eyes on get an investor or something. I don't care for Sylvia, to be honest. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, he was okay. I mean, I didn't appreciate him trying to knock me out in sparring. But it seemed to be a little bit of overcompensation, to be honest. I was a baseball player. Just love wrestling. Okay. You probably had a good punch from throwing that ball, huh? You had a good right hand or left hand? What arm do you throw with? Alright. This I'm going to... Do I save this? Save project. We'll call it Job Interview April. Save. Now I can close that. I can close that. I can close that. I can close that. Could bring this over. How I made my face more masculine. These are the videos in my queue. Go to YouTube. I'm gonna upload video. $54. Oh man. You got me by 10 years. I'm 44 in 4 weeks. Okay, we're gonna say that cystic fibrosis is underneath all conditions. Sticky mucus pancreas, Brunner gland, natural healing, Jub, cell rejuvenation. All right, now we gotta delete 20. Cystic fibrosis is underneath all conditions. We're just gonna get rid of that. All right, now we got 9 letters. We'll go with David Jubb. And that's it. We only got 3 letters left. So I'm gonna say, in this interview, Dr. Jubb teaches about how sticky mucus forms in the body and how we can heal naturally. JubbDavid.com. Okay. And I'm gonna premiere this at midnight, just like all the other ones for some reason. Set as premiere April 2nd at 12 a.m. So that's midnight. Okay. Schedule. Cool. So I'll stay on the chat for another 20 minutes. Alright. I wish I would have pursued MMA when I was younger. It just wasn't around. I was a state champ wrestler. Basically not even working at it. Wrestling and fighting came natural to me. I had great balance and I had a very weird sense of leverage in wrestling. Oh, really? What does that mean, a weird sense of leverage? That's interesting, though. Is it funk? Does it have to do with funk? I'm more squirmy than anything. I mean, I think I have a good striking. I kind of can figure out people striking, but my grappling is pretty bad. Like I could feel where my opponent was going with his weight and be a step ahead. Okay. So it depends on who you ask if I'm doing good work or not. But my son is going to be a pilot, and because I got divorced and, you know, probably in the last 15 years spent, you know, I don't know, less than a month's worth of time with him, both of them, because I got 2 sons. I have like this issue where I can't get over it. So I just my plan or my dream or my goal or my delusion is that I'm going to create this mixed martial arts league with this new scoring regulation that I've developed, which is no head contact and no finishing and points from 1 to 100 to user generated scoring. It's like a meter. So I think that if I could make it a thing on this tour, going across the country and you know, sparring with people to raise awareness and go viral and get somebody from Silicon Valley to invest in the type of cameras that would be able to do motion capture and digitize our movement. So as we're fighting or sparring, you're seeing in real time a scoreboard that's giving us points. So speaking of the future, you know, it's kind of an out there idea, but what I have so far is a widget on my website, or for my website. It's not posted right now because I don't have any matches lined up yet, but basically the widget is for the people watching to slide a circle from the left to the right and award each fighter points up to 100. And so when I finish my book, hopefully I'll have enough money for a van, and then I'll do a self-promotion tour for the book / league. You know, that's my only hope. MLC legend. It's my only hope. That's what I banked my whole life on. Could you imagine? All these years I could have just got a regular job, begged her to take me back, been a regular dad, work 9 to 5, come home to the family. I stayed in the gym instead, thinking that I was going to make it. I was going to change the world. But you might be right about the blood and guts, man. So, I can only try. And then, you know, if it's a happy ending, that'd be great. I'd have a global brand for mixed martial arts sparring, and my son could be my personal pilot, and my other son, my second son, he could be like my right hand man for whatever, I don't know, business or whatever. Thank you, legend. Yeah. They don't want to see me though. You know, between my depression and their lack of a relationship, it's not really it's not really a pleasant experience. You know, they're teenagers. They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk to me. I always thought that if I could make Master Luki brand an event, like you know, mixed martial arts and battle of the bands and healthy chef battle, fitness contest, dance battle, just make it like a whole event, almost like, I don't know, I've never been, but I can imagine the Arnold Classic. When I fought my last fight in the UFC, was in second to last fight, was it? No, the last fight. UFC was in Ohio. And they had the Arnold Classic there. You're from Ohio, right? Anyway, it's like a whole weekend. So I thought, if I could become something, if I could become a brand that everybody would want to be a part of, like even people who aren't into bodybuilding, they'll probably have a good time at the Arnold Classic. They got all different events there. So I was like, oh, if I could be something cool, then my kids would hang out with me or want to be with me for that, instead of like obligation or sentimentality or whatever whatever a child feels towards their parents. No, oh, it's in your town? Cool. Was that Cleveland? I'm trying to remember where the fight was. Definitely in an arena, because it was UFC 80. I think 86. How do you like it there? Ohio. Oh, Columbus, right. How do you like Ohio? People have been talking shit about Ohio lately. You guys are a meme. What's it like? The only thing I could think of is Machine Gun Kelly. Do you claim him? Do you claim MGK? You might be a little old for MGK, right? I'm not a huge fan. I mean, I think he's got a couple of good songs that I heard of. But seems like a bit of a sellout, to be honest. I don't know. And a tryhard. But I'm a tryhard too, I guess. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to stop trying, Legend. You don't have to be a success to be with your sons. I kind of do, though. Because I can't even go see them if I don't have money for a car or a train. Ohio's great? Nice. The Midwest, huh? Suburbs? Not rural, right? I mean, it's probably similar to where I'm at. I'm in the suburbs. I mean, I'm in New York, but I'm in the suburbs, so it's not New York City. It's probably similar. We just got a big city closer by. I don't know. And an accent. Too old for rappers, can't stand rap. That's cool. Oh, you got a good ratio of job pay to cost of living. Nice. Sounds good, bro. Yeah. Oh, maybe it was too much weed as a kid or too much head contact, but I just got this weird belief that I have a destiny of what I was talking about with this worldwide brand. I don't know any other person who fought. And, you say I reached the top. I think also I got lucky by being on the show because they were looking for characters. So I kind of like jumped the line a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. I jumped the line from having 6 pro fights to being in the UFC. That's really hard these days. But anyway, I have been training since 1995, so that is a lot of experience, and most fighters, I would say, leave the game, and most promoters were never in the game. So me coming up with a new regulatory system, it really is grassroots for the people, because I am one of the people. I'm my own target market. I'm a person who wants to do mixed martial arts but doesn't want to get injured. So it might be a niche, though. What you're saying is, the general public wants to see blood. You got slap fighting now. That's a thing. But I think there's room. I think there's a niche, especially if you look at. Remember how Pride? You ever used to watch the Pride events? How like the crowd would be utterly silent and just watching and appreciating the technique. I mean, not everybody watches martial arts for violence. Some people watch like sumo wrestling. Some people watch regular wrestling, like like you used to participate in. Similar to New York. Right on. Ooh, excuse me. Past my bedtime. I'm gonna sign off in 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. Um, so my channel can be clear for this premiere that I'm posting. But if it makes sense, it makes dollars. It's good to hear. Yeah, I've had people who I really care what they think tell me it's not a good idea. But I also watch a lot of YouTube videos about entrepreneurship, and a lot of them say the same thing, which is that everybody's going to tell you not to, because it's only your vision. Like if I go down that rabbit hole of crazy schizo thinking that it's like a mission from God, there's only one person that could bring this plan to fruition. So I can't expect other people to see it my way, because literally came to me. Oh, you out of here? All right, bro. Hey, maybe I'll see you in Ohio if I'm able to come through. Thanks for stopping by. Japanese crowd, yeah. Schooled in the arts. That's true. It's true. I'm a big fan of Japanese culture. If I can make it happen, I'd love to go there and go to the Gundam Museum. Take my little son with me. Well, both my sons, but have my older son. He's the pilot. He'll fly us, and the little guy. He's not that little. He's 15, but I told him I would take him to see the Gundam Museum. So the happy ending would be me fulfilling the promises that I made. Like my younger brother, he lives in Chicago, and I'm like, damn, am I just like am I gonna hardly ever see him anymore? Losing, getting divorced and not being with my sons, and me, especially as I get older and I'm getting into like my menopause years, I'm like appreciating and missing and longing for, you know, those deep relationships of family. And I'm like, fuck, I can't just let everybody drift apart, even though I already did. So you might be right that it's too late. I just couldn't live with myself leaving, just allowing it to remain like that. So that's my only chance. That's my only idea that I could think of. Is to make a league and travel the world and see everybody on a regular basis. So that's all I'm gonna try to do. Thanks for stopping by, though. You know, even though you're not here now, I appreciate it when you did, when you were. So, if you're watching now or in the future, the next video on the channel is going to be Cystic Fibrosis by Dr. Joe. So I recommend you watch it, of course, and learn. If you want to know more, just message me.